All right, let's do a message for Scorpio, or a Scorpio cross watcher. What do we have for Scorpio? For Scorpio cross watcher. I don't know what movie this is from, but I feel like it's an older movie. And she's like, flattered, I'm sure. Flattered, I'm sure. I don't remember what that's from. You know, he's kissing her hand. She's fanning herself, like, flattery. They're at this, like, ball or get together. Why do I want to say somebody has ended their search? Or is going to be ending their search? Probably because we have the Ace of Cups here and then we have the World here. Let me not get too ahead of myself. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Someone, just whoever this is for, somebody's going to end their search. On this fan that she's fanning herself with, there's a lot of cups. The cups are on the fan, which tells me that she has a lot of people, she, he, whoever this is, has a lot of people that flatter them. Or that, you know, flattered, I'm sure. You know, get smooth on them or sweet on them or whatever, you know. They've heard it all. But there's something about this one. And, sorry, I'm leaning way far over. I don't seem like that far away, and I'm not super far away, but I kind of am, so I have to lean way over. But whatever this person's doing, I don't know, they might be doing it right, because she even took off her mask. This is like a masquerade. Most people at this, whatever, they're wearing masks, especially the gentleman, but she is not. Is this on peacocks? Okay. What did I say a minute ago? The search, someone's gonna stop, what was it? Something about their search? Their search is over, they're gonna end their search. Tis you, my lady. Is you, my lady. Tis you, or tis that someone's choosing, right? Wheel of Fortune. Look! Look at this. Look at her fan and all the cups on it, which would represent this. Look. Take your pick. This ball is going around this circle. It reminds me of like an old game. You know, it goes ding, 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 ding. Where will it land? Wheel of Fortune. Who's it gonna land on? Who's it gonna land on? Oh, look, one of the people are like, ugh. Oh, shit. Oh my God, the world again. Okay, wait. Wait. So, hold on. I'm not trying to live in a fantasy here. Let me see it how I see it. Okay, so... Lucky. This is it. I'm ending my search. I don't know what else to say. Well, that's pretty fortunate. That is really, really, really I mean, you know what else this kind of looks like? This reminds me of like when they hand out scholarships. And the people, which I think that is such a beautiful thing. I never knew much about scholarships, like what that really meant. I just didn't. I mean, call me stupid, but I really didn't. And I started getting more into scholarships, and I'm like, wow, that's usually it's from like people who want to donate, who maybe they've went through some really tough things. And sometimes people will have scholarships for people who've already passed, like they will pass it on to people who maybe in their same field or something like that. My daughter just got a scholarship, and that's how I found out about all of this. But I don't think this message is about scholarships, but it can be like that, where it's like the search has ended, we've chosen. This is the 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. After the 7 of Cups, someone's like, I know who I want, or I know what I want. It doesn't have to be romantic. But that's how somebody feels about you. I've ended my search. Or, you know, you've ended yours for them. Yeah, and this is what I want to do. Wow. It's almost like somebody's quietly ended their search. In the sense of they've chosen, or they're in the process of choosing, they're about to choose, they're about to, but they aren't letting this one know yet, which could be you. This is so specific. The Lover's choice. That's it. Oh my God. I can't hold this one up because it's wankers. Somebody may not be circumcised here. That's not for everybody. It's just he's not circumcised on this card. Looks like a banana peel. It does. Adam and Eve. That's who's on this card. Maybe if I hold it down and don't. Oh, there you go. See? Wow. Someone's extremely fortunate, or is about to be very, very, very fortunate. Yeah. If no one was searching here, which that's what it feels like, then it was just a decision that someone needed to make, and the decision is being made. It may only be made emotionally right now, but then there will be, you know, actions, steps taken to solidify that. I don't know. Huh. I see somebody like cashing out. But it doesn't have to be anything like that. Just take whatever resonates. Okay, why is the World here? This is support. That's what they're doing. They're supporting their child. They'd give them the world. I'll give you the world. Now, it doesn't have to be someone supporting their child or children or anything, but it's, I'll support the cause. Or, you know, it could be child or children, because it doesn't have to be their own parents, but, you know, a scholarship, that's what that is. Someone feels as if they really, really, really want to support someone and give them the world. That's what it is. Because the person has a beautiful heart, because the Ace of Cups is here, because they love this person, because I don't know. Because the person's been, they've been, I don't know, they've gone through a lot of pain. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. This message is very, very specific, but you know what it reminds me of, and I've talked about this so many times because it's one of my favorite movies. 7 Pounds with Will Smith in it, where he, you might want to fast forward through this part if you've never seen it. It's an old movie, but fast forward through it if you don't want me to ruin it, because I'm about to. Basically, in the movie 7 Pounds, he kills his wife. I don't think they have a child together, not in that movie. Sometimes I get it confused with Collateral Beauty. But he kills his wife for sure, and he really loved his wife. They were very close, and they had a lot of money. They were very wealthy. They had this beach house, all this, and he killed her because he was texting on his phone when I think they were going somewhere, like a date or on their way back from like dinner. I don't know where they were going. And he killed her. He lived. She didn't. I think he killed other people as well. Either way, he lived and she didn't, and he never could forgive himself for that. So after that, he started looking around for people that he was like, I'm going to change their life. One, I don't want to be here anymore. I just don't want to be here anymore. He lost his he had no more will. Will lost his will. Will had no more will. Somebody could leave you in their will. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles. That's not for everybody. Someone's like, what am I going to do with my money, my 401k, everything? My life insurance, what am I going to do? I'm going to leave it to you, and I'm going to... That is not for everybody. I don't know. That's for somebody. I'm getting that mess. I have chills. Anyway, so Will Smith, he lost his will to keep fighting. He didn't care anymore about life because he lost the love of his life. And so, and she would come back to him in visions. Like, he saw her often. He would have these dreams about her. And anyway, so he wanted to change people's life. And the way that he would test them to see if they were good people, to give his, like, bone marrow to give his money to give his lake house to, is he would be mean to them. And he would look into their background. He would almost stalk them first to find out if they were good people or if they were just playing good when they're in front of people. And he found a lady who was in a domestic situation with her boyfriend or her husband and was beating her and her children. He gave her his lake house, gave the children a new home so she could raise them way far away. He gave this one guy his eyes. He donated his body, basically. He donated this blind man his eyes. He donated, while he was still alive, before he died, I believe it was bone marrow, to this hockey coach. He donated a lot. He gave a lot. I think he gave his kidney. He gave something to his brother. I think a lung, because his brother was a smoker. So he was always on his brother's ass to not smoke anymore. But anyway, he finds this girl and he stalks her for a while, and then he pretends to be like an IRS agent or something like that. And she needs a heart because she's dying. And 10 of Swords. She had a bad heart. She had a Great Dane, and she even explains why Great Danes were so important to her. And she said they only live so long because they have heart issues. So she related to the dog. Long story short, he, at the very end, he doesn't want to die because he falls in love again. He just didn't know he could fall in love again because the love of his life was gone. But he does fall in love again, and she falls in love with him, this woman he wants to give his heart to. But here's the kicker. Well, no. It's just, I don't know. It's really hard to put words to, but I've watched it so many times. I could probably recite most of the lines of that movie. And I mean, he loves her so much at that point, it would be selfish to keep himself alive because she is dying. She's only got a very short while to live, and so he has to donate his heart to her. But of course he wants to at that point. It's just shitty because now what he thought he couldn't do again, he was able to do, love, and he still can't have her. So he gave her his heart, and she woke up. That's when she found out what he was really doing. She didn't know the whole time. And anyway, I feel like someone's, I don't know. I mean, I did talk about scholarships, didn't I? Somebody could be donating what they have that is fortunate to them. It's been fortunate to them. Whatever that is, that could be anything. And they could be giving it. They've been, maybe giving a little bit here and there to other people. I don't know, but they knew you'd be really grateful and that you deserved it, or you, vice versa. Something like that. Somebody's helping someone. In fact, one scene in the movie, she goes, "Why do I get the feeling you're doing me a really big favor right now?" And he was like, "Because I have the feeling that you deserve it." And so, someone could have, there's something to do with the heart. I usually don't see that, but it's not for everybody. It kind of, I mean, that's really serrated. And then the Ten of Swords, I don't know. Ace of Cups is the heart as well. Because I love you, because I care about you, and you can love people and it not be romantic. You can love people and not know them either. You can love them for who they are, because you see right through them. And you could want to give them something that's very fortunate to you, that would be very fortunate to them, that they don't have. Right? That's what somebody's doing to you and you have no clue. It could have something to do with money. It could cost a lot of money. It could cost someone literally, This is not a fairy tale. I mean, this shit happens all the time. Like, it's really funny too. The devil, yeah. King of Swords. It's like, this is the right thing to do. To help. Because I'm not in this situation. So I want to help someone so they don't have to be in this type of situation. I can be that light at the end of the tunnel. Let me get you out of here. Let me help you out. In some situations, it's somebody who their search has ended. They know who they want to give something that is theirs to. They know who they want to give that to. It could be their heart. Not physically, but maybe. Donor. It could also be, I want to be with you. Like, I know who I want to be with. Someone's choosing who they want to be with forever. Till, like, they die. This is really serious. It's extremely serious. They have no doubt. The High Priestess, they don't doubt at all. The Hierophant and the King of Cups. They do not doubt at all. It's almost, like, emotional. Wow. All right. Holy shit. Let me stop this here. And we will pick up in the second part. Yeah, I went way over, but holy shit. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, honestly. It's fortune. I'll talk about that in a second. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Bye.